Welcome everyone to the second ever World League Tournament. Intense Wrestling's Mountain Top's first big pay-per-view of 2K19. Let's get right into the action. We've got so many great matches for you here tonight. And to start us off, we've got the first round of the World League Tournament. It's Sid Onslaught taking on the Storm System's Thomas Swole. Now, these are two big, powerful competitors starting us off in this one. On one hand, we've got the son of Herman, Sid Onslaught, who I think he doesn't need to worry about being in his father's shadow, because the amount of progress he has made since his Intense Wrestling debut is admirable. Not yet held a championship, admittedly, in Intense Wrestling, but has gone and rocketed all the way up to the World Championship Tournament at World League, IW's first ever pay-per-view. Oldest pay-per-view series. The point is, Sid Onslaught has done quite a bit so far. All he really needs now is championship gold. And I think Sid Onslaught has the determination to go far in this. But he's up against some stiff competition in the form of Thomas Swole. It's going to be tough. But I think Sid Onslaught might just be able to do it. Sid Onslaught, an amazing competitor, and someone who has proven to be someone you don't want to underestimate under any circumstances. Now we just wait. Here comes the opponent. Backed up by the Storm System. Aaron Storm, and there's Keith Storm this time around. Coming over from GHK. But the most important one is the man on the left. The man in the match, Thomas Swole. Aaron Storm's latest hire to the Storm System. The Storm System have continued to expand. And even when you think that they're down, they keep finding new conniving ways of getting their own back. And Thomas Swole seems to be that latest clutch for power from Aaron Storm. Thomas Swole has proven to be absolutely devastating in the ring. His latest thing was destroying the Intense Wrestling ring when he superplexed the Reaper. Honestly, you need to watch that episode, because that was one of the most shocking things I have ever seen in Intense Wrestling. Thomas Swole has enough power to do something like that against the Reaper. Well, anything's possible in this one. I still think Sid Onslaught has this because he's more than just strength with a lot of great in-ring capabilities. But Thomas Swole might be one of the, if not the strongest competitor to ever step between those ropes in Intense Wrestling. Well, the match begins now. Oh, and Sid Onslaught with a good series of hooks there. Oh, but a clothesline takes Sid to the ground. Sid's getting right back up, but Thomas Swole unrelenting in this early offense. Going for the arm now. Look at this. You can see Thomas Swole looking to assert dominance early in this one. And it's nothing major at the moment, but it could set the tide for the rest of the match. Oh, good work there by Sid Onslaught. And Sid Onslaught with a release belly to belly there. And now Sid Onslaught dragging Thomas Swole over. And now Sid looking to maintain dominance in this match. Sid bringing Thomas Swole up to his feet here. And now an Irish whip into the corner. Sid with a vicious clothesline takes Thomas Swole to the ground. And now an early pinfall, but not even a 1 count. Thomas Swole is not going down so easily. Oh, and that vicious elbow shows that he is still ready to go. Now, Thomas Swole. Oh, being caught by Sid Onslaught there. As Sid Onslaught looks to try and continue to work over Thomas Swole, but Thomas Swole undeterred. Now, one of the things Sid Onslaught's got to be careful about is he's got to worry about... Oh my goodness! Well, he's got to worry about the strength of Thomas Swole, but he's also got to be worried about Aaron and Keith potentially cheating. If the referee doesn't notice, they could get physically involved and give Thomas Swole an advantage here. And now an Irish whip from Thomas Swole. Oh, but Sid with a good dodge right there, meaning Thomas Swole took all of that. Oh, right into the elbow. Sid is being quite clever here. Now bringing Thomas Swole up to his feet. An Irish whip from Sid to Thomas Swole. And now bringing Thomas back up to his feet here. Sid Onslaught in full... Oh, I was about to say full control, but a crossbody from Thomas Swole there takes Sid Onslaught to the ground. Oh, look at this. Wrenching on the arm. And oh my goodness. Now, Thomas Swole going for the pinfall, but Sid with a very quick kick out down. I believe at just one. This match is far from over. And now Sid with an arm drag. As he looks to try and regain control of this match. Wrenching on the head of Thomas Swole and undoubtedly not doing major harm, but just trying to work Thomas Swole down. Just wear him down and... But it doesn't look like it's going to work. It's a solid tactic most of the time, but Thomas Swole is unlike a lot of people, I'd say. Like I said, he might be very well deemed strong. Oh my goodness. And a crossbody, sending them both up and over the ropes. Oh, God, face first onto the barricade. Yeah, there's a little bit of panning, but that is still going to hurt extremely badly. And I'm feared that the tide might be shifting here. Sid Onslaught going to try and turn things back around, and a beautiful German suplex right there. Now bringing Thomas Swole back up to his feet here. And an Irish whip into the corner. Good work. Oh, what an enziguri. Good work there by Sid Onslaught to try and work over Thomas Swole. But Thomas Swole continuing his path of destruction. Oh, Thomas Swole now taking it to the corner. Oh, Sid though, still fighting on. Got that similar grit and determination as his father. Unwillingness to give up and always having another plan. Going for a pinfall here. Sid Onslaught could look to put this one away, but a kick out. Sid Onslaught needs to do something big if he wants to put away Thomas Swole. Oh, good lord. Oh, nice series of punches there, but Thomas Swole is unfazed. Oh, a guillotine choke right there, but it's too close to the ropes. But it might have just done enough. Oh, look at this. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Sid Onslaught is not a small man by any means. He is quite a gigantic man. So to be able to deadlift him like that. No, Sid kicks out, but my God, Thomas Swole showing an almost limitless amount of strength. And now Irish whip into the corner once again. And Thomas Swole looking for something big. Now we've seen some disasters when he did this once before. Oh, he's going for something different though. Look at this. Oh, good lord. I don't like seeing him up there. It gets me anxious. The Swole special right there. And I think that might be the end for Sid Onslaught. 1, 2, 3. And that is it. Thomas Swole. It made all the more emphatic that Aaron and Keith didn't even do anything outside of putting Sid back into the ring. Thomas Swole did that off his own back. And that kind of shows you just how intimidating this new member to the Storm system truly is. If you weren't convinced before, well, firstly, I want to know what you've been doing. He beat a former world champion, but that right there, that Gorilla Press Slam, the Swole special, all of it proves just how dominant Thomas Swole truly is. Oh, and that was the end. That was the end right there. And I think the guillotine choke earlier helped give him enough time to build it into it. Man, oh man. Scary, scary stuff right there. And you see there, Sid Onslaught is just down. Wait a minute. Keith is giving Thomas Swole a chair. Now hold on, hold on. The referee was trying to tell him to stop. And now, oh, there's Herman! Herman's come to protect his son! Oh my goodness, thank God. Now, Herman and Sid may not be on the strongest terms, but Herman was not going to stand there and let his son be attacked by the Storm system. Speaking of Herman, he's up next as he, with Greg, will be going on to face the Phantom, who has Blood and Gore on his side. Now Herman, another person who managed to get into the World League tournament. I've mentioned this before in past weeks, but Herman is determined to get at least one more run. Well, at least one run with the world title on TV before his retirement. He doesn't plan to retire anytime soon, but he knows, just as all of us, that he's getting on in the years and he can't wrestle forever. So he wants to try and get the world title before it's too late. Now, despite his age, Herman has consistently proven himself to be one of the most devastating giants to ever step foot in that ring. Sure, he's slow, but he's powerful and he knows how to use that weight to his advantage. Now behind him is Greg. They've got a very interesting history as friends. Been friends before, but then Greg betrayed Herman to join the Storm system. But in recent months, Greg has said that he is a changed man and is back with Herman. A lot of people don't believe that, but Herman has been trying to give Greg this chance. Though due to his recent actions in the past few weeks, Herman has decided to keep Greg close by so that he can keep a close eye on Greg to try and keep Greg on the straight and narrow so he doesn't relapse. But Herman's got a lot on his plate. He's focusing on Greg, he's focusing on trying to protect his son, and he's also got the world title tournament, and the first match is with the Phantom. Now, if you've not seen the Phantom, or at least his recent run, he has been devastating. The Phantom has gotten some nice victories, but the real kicker are the men on both sides of him, Blood and Gore. Blood and Gore are in the tag scene, but they are devoted to the Phantom and have gone out of their way to destroy every opponent that the Phantom defeats. One of those people being someone as big as VVC. If you haven't seen that, Phantom beat him, and then Blood and Gore took him out of the ring and just pummeled him. Honestly, it's a scary thing to watch the Phantom, and it's even scarier when you realise he's got the pin, because at that point there's not much that anyone can do to stop the ravenous dogs of Blood and Gore from ripping apart the fresh kill that the Phantom just made. My word. Now, that's not to take away anything from the Phantom. I'm going on about Blood and Gore here, but the Phantom is the glue that holds this all together. Now, the Phantom might be in his biggest match, not a pun, no pun intended, but this might be, oh my goodness! This might be his biggest match ever. Not only is he in the World League tournament, he's up against a legend in Herman. So a win for the Phantom here would be the biggest exclamation point in staking his claim. But Greg here now distracting the Phantom, giving Herman a chance to come back. Maybe there's some credence to what Greg said before. We've heard Greg say like that he's a changed man. And giving Herman a chance here might be proof of that. Oh, and Herman pressing the weight down on the ribcage, but it's not enough to stop the Phantom. But the Phantom tried to pick up Herman, and that was not going to work. And now Herman taking it into the corner. What is Herman's plan here? Oh, whatever they were, Phantom taking Herman down once again. And now choking away at Herman. My God. The Phantom, maybe one of the small competitors on the roster, but you can see that he is more than capable of stepping up in that ring. Oh, look at this. Oh, a big headbutt causes Herman to stagger. Needed to use the ropes just to keep himself up there. That is a nasty headbutt. But there you see the body mass of Herman was able to take the Phantom to the ground. And look at this, a big back scratch. And wait a minute, Greg's just slipped a chair into the ring. But Herman ignoring it. He doesn't do that. He's not going to use those dirty tactics that Greg is trying to convince him to use. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Greg's trying to make it even more convincing, getting the ref distracted. Anyone else would have grabbed that chair and used it on the Phantom. But Herman not going to do it. And you see Greg, they're getting frustrated, giving it up on the distraction, knowing that Herman isn't going to budge. If Herman's going to win, he's going to do it fairly. Though saying that, anyone else, like I said, I think would take any opportunity they can. Oh, look at this. Message to the Reaper. Good work there with a good tombstone pile driver by Herman. Oh, look at this. Twisting the arm. Oh, but a punch from the Phantom. Destroys that. Oh, my goodness. And Herman tumbled to the outside, and the Phantom is very happy right now. And now the Phantom telling Herman to get back in that ring. He's not going after Herman. Herman has to make the walk of shame back into that ring. But Herman now getting back on the offensive here. And look at this, the Phantom down now. And here we go, once again, another Irish whip against the ropes. Oh, what a big boot right into the heart of the Phantom. Caused him to tumble, and now those clubbing hands as big as basketballs across the back. My word. Oh, look at this now. Driving the hips down onto the small of the back there. That is going to hurt. Just a one count though, and Phantom proving that he is far more dangerous than you can possibly believe. Able to take all of this abuse and keep on going like nothing has happened. Man, oh man. And now bringing Herman back up to his feet, but Herman like a house on fire at the moment. My word. And look at this. Oh, I think Herman just showing just how dominant he is in this one. But right now, Herman is absolutely running away with this match. Gonna go for the pinfall here. Just a one count. And the Phantom kicks out there. A kick to the spine. Now what? Look at this. The Herman pacing around. Going for the back. Oh! Good Lord, scratching the back. Oh, and you saw the Phantom there try to take down Herman, but Herman was able to get in close enough, and the body mass of Herman meant that Phantom couldn't do it and fell to the ground. This is what I was on about. Herman, he may be old, he may be slow, but he knows exactly how to fight to his, at his strongest. He knows how to use everything. Even stuff that would seem like a disadvantage, he knows how to turn those weaknesses into strengths. That experience, that size, all work out perfectly for him. And right at the moment, The Phantom is running out of opportunities here. The Phantom needs to close the gap, and he needs to make a strong, convincing comeback if he wants to move into the second round of this tournament. Good work there by the Phantom. And he does a nice bit of move there. Nice little move there. But Greg once again distracting the referee. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. But either way, the Phantom is gassed. Wait a minute. Now Blood and Gore have brought a chair in. Now, I wouldn't be shocked if Phantom takes that opportunity if it's presented to him. But the Phantom right now, at least, can't do it. He's going for the top rope. And look at this. Wait a minute. He's calling for Herman. Herman falling right into Phantom's. He's gone into Herman's. I was going to say, Herman going into the Phantom's clutches. Little did I know it was the other way around. And this is going to be it. Driving the hips down, all the weight, crushing the rib cage. No! That was so close. But the Phantom with an amazing kick out right there. And the Phantom with an uppercut here. Phantom trying to make a comeback, but I can see he is completely slowed down after that hip drop. And I don't think the Phantom is coming back from this one. But he's not going to stop trying, that's for damn sure. Wait a minute. No way! No way! Cataclysm! But it was too close to the ropes. He can't get the pinfall there. Underestimated Herman's size. And now Herman back in the driver's seat. My oh my. This is one hell of a match, and this pay-per-view is only just begun. This is only the second match. This is the level of performance that you can expect from these competitors. Here we go. Herman now looking to finally put it away. Here we go with the burning Herman. Boom! And that might just be it for the Phantom here. Going for the pinfall, rolling up the Phantom. 1, 2, no, he kicks out. The Phantom kicks out. Things might be bleak for the Phantom, but he is not giving up that easily. The fans are on Herman's side here. They're cheering him on. They want to see the Cinderella story of IW. They want to see Herman, who has been through so much, finally get what he has been working so hard to get, the Intense Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. He's still a few matches away from it, but if he can beat the Phantom here, he could be that one step closer. But the Phantom, on his own path, needs to continue to assert his dominance as one of the most dangerous, devastating people and groups in Intense Wrestling. There's a lot to be gained here from either man in this match, and that big right hook really took it out of the Phantom there. And a big power slam. And now, the chop against both shoulders. Gonna go for a tombstone, but the Phantom's wriggling, and the Phantom with a tombstone pile driver. Going for the pinfall, but Herman's leg, I think, is under the ropes. I think, the referee causes the rope break again. And the Phantom, I think, has had 2 opportunities where he could have won the match, but unfortunately, Herman's girth, is all I can call it really, has allowed him to get his feet under the ropes and prevent that from happening. Good Lord. It's allowed Herman to continue on in this match and stopped the Phantom from potentially taking this one away. 1, 2, no! But the Phantom still refusing to give up. But this is going to do it. A second burning arm, and I can't see the Phantom kicking out again. The Phantom, he has proven his capabilities in this match, I feel, but my goodness. Even people like the Phantom have their limits, and I think we're about to see it here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and Herman wins and moves on to the second round. My oh my. You have to give both wrestlers in this their dues in this one. A very close match. Neither man even dared to cheat in this one because both had a lot to prove in this. Herman proving that he still has what it takes. The Phantom proving that he is one of the newest, hottest competitors in the world. Both had a lot to prove on this, but only one person could stand victorious tonight. And in this case, it was Herman. Relentless, not giving up any chances. One thing I think that let the Phantom down was like when Herman was on the outside, the Phantom decided to revel. Instead of taking the advantage for further assault on Herman, because of that, I think he made a few too many mistakes that would have otherwise given him a chance to flip the match back into his favour. Because of that, and because of Herman's determination and grit, this was Herman's match. I think the Phantom will be going backstage and he'll be taking this with him. I think next time around, the Phantom is only going to become stronger from this defeat. And now the next match of the first round of the World League Tournament. It's Hardcore Hank versus Tsunami Frank. So now this one I'm very interested in, because here's the man that I think is going to go the distance. Here's the man that I assume is going to win the entire thing. Hardcore Hank, the man who won the first World League Tournament. Now Hank has proven time and time again to be one of the most dangerous performers in the intense wrestling ring. A man who is a former tag team champion, a former world champion. Hank has beaten many, many people, and he has proven himself to be someone who is incredibly dangerous. Him and the Reaper are actually very close, I think, to getting to face each other in the tournament, or at least being in the same tournament again. I wonder how Hank would have dealt with that if he and the Reaper could have ended up facing each other. But Thomas Swole ended up taking the Reaper's, beating the Reaper and got that spot. So there's no chance of that tonight. In fact, the Reaper isn't even got a match. Reaper doesn't even have a match tonight, which is strange, really. But anyway, let's direct our attention to Hardcore Hank's half-brother, Tsunami Frank. Now, Tsunami Frank, a big deal in Japan. Now looking to become a big deal in the intense wrestling ring. Tsunami Frank, very, very capable in his own right, just not in the same ways as Hank. Hank is big, strong, and intimidating, whereas Tsunami Frank is a lot more... Well, he's very intelligent in the ring, and... Oh! Good lord! My word! Did you see the way Hank ran full throttle? But it was like Tsunami Frank was a brick wall. And Tsunami Frank about to die from the top. Oh, into the knees though. Oh, that is going to hurt. Now, Tsunami Frank is a great all-round competitor and has a lot of answers for a lot of situations. But right now, he's up against one of the best in Hardcore Hank. One of the best powerhouses. One of the best just bullies in that ring. Hank has beaten many people on Tsunami Frank's level. Oh, and he's even beaten Tsunami Frank on one occasion, but that was over a year ago now. Oh, slapping Tsunami Frank there, but Tsunami Frank now grabbing the arm, brings him up. Look at this, great in-ring work there from Tsunami Frank to wear down Hardcore Hank. And now dragging Hardcore Hank over to the center of the ring and now working over the shoulder. You can see there's the pain. Well, you can't see it on this camera, but there's pain etched on the face of Hardcore Hank there And now Tsunami Frank going to try again to dive from the top. One of the bigger high flyers. Oh, beautiful elbow drop. That increased body mass is actually a big advantage. While he may not have the same level of agility as Wade Danielson, that when you get hit with a smash from Tsunami Frank, it does just that bit more damage because he's that much bigger. Now at the moment though, Hardcore Hank using that strength and that ability to dominate the match. Tsunami Frank looking to try and make a comeback here. Oh, and a beautiful chop and a big drop kick, but it doesn't take Hank down. And, oh, good work there. Nice Beal toss, stopping Hank's assault here before it could really get going. And a snake eyes to bring Hank to the ground. And now wrenching on the arm, Hardcore Hank in a lot of trouble in this one. As Tsunami Frank looks to keep the match in his favour. Oh, once again working over the arm. Tsunami Frank must have a plan here. Wearing down Hardcore Hank. Oh, but Hank with a combat roll. Oh, goes for the knee again, but once again cannot topple Tsunami Frank. Now Tsunami Frank sending Hank to the corner, but Hank gets out of the way. Oh, look at this. Hank now got big plans. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Oh, shoulder into the steel ring post. That is agonizing. But Tsunami Frank not dissuaded. Beautiful work there by Tsunami Frank. Oh, Tsunami Frank now dragging Hardcore Hank over. And now rolling him up for the pinfall. Just a one count. Oh, here we go now, working the arm over. Oh, and look at that from Hank. Whoa! Oh, good lord. Oh, but Tsunami Frank once again remaining dominant. Now, we rarely ever see this in a match with Hardcore Hank. Normally, Hank is a lot more in control, but at the moment, certainly struggling. Oh, good lord. Oh, good god. Did you see that? Oh, right on the back of the head. And Hank is now beginning to get frustrated. You can sense it. Hank is not happy with the way things are going right now. Oh, wrenching on the shoulder now. Tsunami Frank trying to keep Hank in line. Keep him passive. So that Hank can't mount a comeback. Now once again working over that arm. Oh, good lord. Oh, what's Tsunami Frank doing here? Once again working the arm over. Oh, good lord. And now Frank bringing Hank back up to his feet here. And a massive chest chop there. But a catching of the leg and taking Tsunami Frank to the ground. Oh, look at this. Hank showing off his strength here. Look at that. All of Tsunami Frank's body weight is putting pressure on the leg there. Using Frank's own body against him. But Frank now trying to fight his way out of a series of punches, and Hank finally lets go. Frank rushing over. And look at this. Beautiful work there by Tsunami Frank. And Hank now lost control once again. Oh, and a big knee right there. Might have just knocked Hank out. And now going for the pinfall here. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And that is very telling. That shows the resiliency that Hardcore Hank possesses. The fact that Tsunami Frank has done all this and Hank is still going. Oh, but a beautiful slam there by Tsunami Frank. Now going for the pinfall once again. 2 and a kick out. Tsunami Frank is really starting to get frustrated now. You can tell on his face. Despite his dominance throughout the match, the fact that he can't put this away is eating at him. Because it's one thing to dominate, but you need to be able to put the match away for good. That can be the ultimate crux. And now Hank considering his next move here. Oh, good lord. Oh, snapping the neck right there. Now picking up Tsunami Frank here. Oh, look at this. Picked him up. Oh, my goodness. And that might have just done it. Going for the pinfall here. 1, 2, 3. Hardcore Hank wins and moves on to the next round. Now the scary thing was, given how little Hank got to do in that match and how much Tsunami Frank was doing, the fact that Hank's offense was still the winning offense. I'm just trying to, like, you can see what that means, right? That means that Hank's offense is that much better, that much more powerful than Tsunami Frank's. At least in this instance anyway, that is a scary thought. That despite the fact that Hank was admittedly losing a lot of that match, it still wasn't even nearly enough to put him away. See there, that was the 2 count. There was a very just dead 2, nothing more, nothing less. And then, just like that, that was it. Just 1, 2, 3. Good lord. That is insanity. And that just shows why Hardcore Hank is a former world champion, and it could very well move on to win the 2nd World League tournament. This is why my money's on this man, because even if you think he's going to lose, nothing is ever certain with Hardcore Hank. Oh, this is great. I'm enjoying this. And now we have the final match of round 1 of the World League Tournament. It's Xander Horus versus Wade Danielson. Now we've got 2 amazing competitors here, 2 great workhorses of the Mountaintops roster. On one hand, you've got the current Intense Wrestling World Champion in Xander Horus. The king of the mountain right now, one of the few people so far to have held the belt, the 4 people at the moment being Xander Horus, The Reaper, Aaron Storm and Hardcore Hank. Xander Horus has proven that he is one of the best competitors in Intense Wrestling right now. He is pound for pound the strongest man on the roster, and he has proven not only to be a great solo competitor but a great team player, being the leader of the Anarchists, though recently the Anarchists have actually disbanded, at least for now. Adrian, Baldwyn and Rottweiler moving on to other things. Now, Xander Horus has to defend his championship. At any point, he could be dethroned if he loses any one of these matches. You gotta wonder if that's weighing on him mentally. Especially as he's got a very tricky competitor in this first round in Wade Danielson. Wade Danielson has had a very prolific career so far, in my opinion. A lot of big-time matches that have become very notable. At one point, having the longest match in Intense Wrestling's history in a triple threat match against the Chosen One and the Crusher, where Wade Danielson only just barely came out victorious by pinning the Chosen One. Not only that, he's had the shortest match in a loss to Brutus Armstrong in just over 30 seconds. I believe it was like 35 seconds. It was genuinely incredible. Wade Danielson also been a light heavyweight champion, aka now UK champion. Wade Danielson has done a lot in his career, and he continues to show no signs of stopping. Now, can he get the most coveted prize in Intense Wrestling, the World Championship? Xander Horus is getting off on the good start here. No, but Wade showing that agility there, but a very quick kick out by Xander Horus. Xander, not in a good position right now, but very strong, very capable. Isn't going to go down so easily. Oh! Or at least not stay down anyway. And look at that, taking out the leg of Wade Danielson. But Wade dodging out of the way. Oh, good work there by Wade Danielson. Nice famouser right there. And Wade Danielson has practically unmatched speed and agility. The only person who I can think has similar speed and agility is Samuel Xavier, but the fact is, Wade Danielson has such great in-ring knowledge that he has been able to put away many big-time opponents. Oh, look at this now, Xander Horus. He's gonna go for a German suplex. Oh, crisply delivered. Now the winner of this will go on to face Hardcore Hank, so it's only gonna get more difficult for whoever wins. The other match in the second round of the World League Tournament is going to be Thomas Swole versus Herman. Oh, look at that there. Nice kick to the back of the leg. Way there. With such speed, rocketing over to Xander Horus, who just tries to climb his way back up. Oh, Wade Danielson goes for a punch, but Xander was able to return the favour there. Oh, Xander now, Irish whip into the corner, rushes over. Oh, big knee there, staggers Wade Danielson. And Xander now with a series of rights. And now bringing Wade Danielson down with a vicious rib breaker. And now looking to wear Wade Danielson down all the more. At the moment, Wade Danielson in a lot of trouble because Xander's plan, it seems at the moment, is to wear Wade down so that when Xander starts pulling out the really big moves, Wade is going to have no way to be able to answer. And you can see it's really working at the moment. Wade is being worn down, but Wade trying now to come back here because he needs to do this. Otherwise, he is in a deep amount of trouble. Now going for the pinfall here. Just a one count. Oh, good lord, but Xander isn't even phased. Oh, but Wade catches him with another famouser right there. Oh, look at this. Xander going to go for the Irish whip, though. Xander isn't phased. Nothing Wade's done has stopped Xander Horus here. And now Xander Horus with an Irish whip sends Wade tumbling to the outside. And this is the thing. This is the reason that Xander led a group called the Anarchists. He revels in anarchy, and at the moment, everything is crumbling into chaos for Wade Danielson. He's trying to come back now, but he's got to do this. You know, it's just not enough to keep Xander down. Getting back into the ring now. Oh, look at this Irish whip. And Wade Danielson looking to try and turn this around. Pele kick from Wade Danielson. Oh, look at this now, going for the knees now, hoping to try and cement things back in his favour by slowing down Xander Horus. Irish whip from Wade Danielson into the corner. Oh, wait a minute. Wade Danielson pulling out the big guns now. He knows he really needs to put Xander away. I think he's realised a bit of a move of desperation, but I think he's realised he needs to put Xander away now because Xander is not going, because if this match becomes a long one, Wade Danielson will lose. So Wade needs to cut this match short if he has any hope of moving into that second round. And now Wade Danielson coming in with a 450 splash. Now could that be the bullet to put Xander away? It is! Wade Danielson, the last man entering the second round of the World League Tournament. My oh my, what a start to the World League Tournament. Wade Danielson, I think, got barely by that by the skin of his teeth there. But that is a shocker. That means that we are guaranteed a new world champion. Xander Horus throughout that I think was very dominant. But unfortunately, Wade was able to put it away quickly there. Because Wade realised, like I said, if this match had gone long, it would have not gone well for Wade Danielson. Now, the question is, obviously Xander could very well go for a rematch down the line, but, you know, if he ends up facing Wade again, say Wade wins this whole thing, what are Xander's chances? You know, could Xander come back stronger knowing the way Wade wrestles now and be able to put it away? Obviously, we're getting far too ahead of ourselves here, but that was a big victory there for Wade Danielson. Even if it was by the skin of his teeth, he has proven why he belongs here at the top of the mountain. Next up is the Intense Wrestling Tag Team Championship match. We're taking a break from the World League Tournament as we see the Hagans take on the current defending champions of Kendrick Malandra and Eli T. I wouldn't have had to say all that quite as quickly if I had just said the team name of Showtime, but oh well. Anyway, here comes the Hagans. Now there, you see in the back, that's the father, David Hagan, spectacular David Hagan. And there, in the suit, is the one that I consider the more brutal, the more vicious, and dangerous Daniel Hagan. It's two sides of what you want, in my opinion, in a wrestler. On one side, you've got the tough, grit, determination, the in-ring experience, the cunning of David Hagan. On the other, you have the brutality, the unrelenting force, the purest capability of Daniel Hagan. Together, David and Daniel make one hell of a combination, and that's why they are the #1 contenders in this match. But now, they're up against the top team in the division in Showtime. Here they come. It's showtime! Here they come, Kendrick Malandra and Eli T. There they are. Now, Kendrick Malandra and Eli T have been around since the beginning of the on-TV tag division, and they have proven to be one of the better teams. Now, think about all the prior teams that have won the titles. We had Leo and Golden Phoenix. They broke up. Mad Boar and Mammoth. They're still friendly, but they're on different rosters. The only way we're seeing them again is if they were to reunite on the same show. Then you've got Hank and Keller, who are still very much a threat. But Hank right now, at least for this moment, is focused on other things. Then you have Kendrick Malandra and Eli T, the current tag team champions, who are still very much a threat to every other team and are fully focused now on the tag scene. Kendrick Malandra had been doing other things, but at the moment at least, this team is fully focused on being the most dominant tag team in the division. And given the fact that they beat Hank and Keller, who I think was the most dominant tag team champions ever, it kind of proves that they're very, very capable and very, very dangerous. But this is what they're fighting for, the World Tag Team Championship. The tag team title, the tag team division is such a different entity from the singles run. Sure, you can be a great singles and tag competitor. There are some people who have proven that. But to be able to do that requires two different mindsets. In the singles run, it's all about yourself. You've just got to focus on yourself and dismantling your opponent. In the tag scene, it's a whole other story. Now you've got to work together with a partner. You've got to make sure that your partner is able to pull his own weight and is also being protected by yourself. If you can keep that synchronization, you can be great. In the case, there are people who have bad singles runs that become great tag team competitors. Now we're seeing here Kendrick Malandra and Eli T. Now Eli T, I think, is the one to really worry about here. Kendrick is quite smart, but Eli T is often one of the biggest powerhouses on the roster. His Speed Force clothesline can damn near take your head off. This is going to be very interesting to see how this one pans out, but my oh my, this is going to be one hell of a match. Now we're starting off here with Daniel Hagan and Kendrick Malandra. And look at this, a series of punches from Kendrick, but taken down by Daniel Hagan. And this is not a position you want to be in when you're facing Daniel Hagan. Daniel Hagan is the meanest, most vicious striker in the business. He can pummel you. He can break your bones just with those fists. he'd let you know that the only reason he has those gloves on isn't for his protection, you know, breaking knuckles and whatnot. It's for your own. That little bit of padding to stop it from being a full-on bare-knuckle death match. Anyway, Eli T now in, and Eli T now facing a series of punches from Daniel Hagen, who takes Eli T right to the ground. But Eli T now taking Daniel Hagen here. Now this is going to be brute force on brute force here. Oh, look at this. Beautiful snap suplex from Eli T. Now Eli T stomping on the head of Daniel Hagen. And now grabbing the head. But Daniel Hagen takes Eli T to the ground. Oh, look at this. The series of strikes. Oh, good lord, I've seen what happens here. Ah, the elbows to the head of Eli T. And the crowd are more shocked at the brutality that happens in these matches. They know what these two men can do to each other. This could get very messy very quickly. Oh, but Eli T showing off that teamwork that Showtime have. Practically unmatched levels of teamwork. Kendrick Melandra with an assisted powerbomb. And Daniel Hagen being stopped right there. Oh, I spoke too soon. Daniel Hagen is not going to be stopped by a simple powerbomb. Dragging Kendrick over. And now tagging in Spectacular David Hagen. The man with the most in-ring experience out of anyone in this ring at the moment. But seemingly not able to stop Kendrick Melandra, who asserts his dominance in this match. Kendrick Melandra stomping away at Spectacular David Hagen. David getting back up to his feet. Oh! And swoops in with a nice backbreaker to Kendrick Melandra. Kendrick going in and tags in Eli T. And Eli is not too happy. Oh, knee! Oh, good lord, the speed of Eli T and the power takes down David Hagen. David Hagen, another wrestler much like Herman in his twilight years. David Hagen wants to also do as much as he can before inevitable retirement. But David Hagen, oh, he's got a hell of a task on his hands here. Currently stopping Eli T, but I'm wondering for how long. Oh, I think he's realised he's going to try. Oh, he's going to try and tag in Daniel, realising he wasn't going to be able to outmuscle Eli T forever. But now Eli T in firm control. Oh, good lord, what is he doing? No, 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 no. Good lord! Good lord, a buckle bomb! And that's the kind of thing that retired the Stinger. And yet, I think Eli T is fully aware of that. He knows exactly what he's doing. He wants to put the hurt on this old man. And that suplex brings the ribs into the top rope. David Hagen trying to drag himself over to Daniel, but Eli T not going to let that happen. And now driving the foot into the ring mat, making movement all the harder for David Hagen, who gets back to his feet, but man, oh man, he is not going to be at 100% after all of that. And now an Irish whip as David looks to try and make that tag out to get out of this one. He manages to do so. He grabs Daniel, who does a beautiful crossbody, and David Hagen gets that much-needed recovery time as Daniel gets right back to work here. Look at that series of strikes and the elbows to the head. Look at it try and cause blood to flow. And now Daniel Hagen standing tall over Eli T here. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Series of punches there. But Eli T gets right back up to his feet. But Daniel is just that little bit faster in this case. Oh, look at this. Oh, a series of clubbing blows to the chest. And Eli T is stuck with nothing he can do. Oh my goodness. And collapsing to the floor. Daniel Hagen unrelenting though, continuing the abuse with a headbutt. Catching the punch there as Eli T looks to try and fight back. Oh, look at this. What a back and forth at the moment here. But look at that Northern Light suplex on the outside. Now they got to be careful. They don't want to be counted out. Well, I mean, Showtime probably wouldn't care. But for the Hagens, a count-out victory means they won't get the titles. Oh, look at that. Oh, into the corner, and Eli T has just been busted open. Good God almighty. And Eli T being dragged into the ring. And Daniel Hagen stopping Eli T from making it to Kendrick Malandra. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Eli T busts out. And now, gonna go in. Look at that. And that might very well do it. No, Eli T gonna make sure. He knows that Daniel Hagen is a former Intercontinental Champion. He knows that Daniel Hagen needs to be put away properly. And they're gonna do it for sure here. This is it. The big Showtime maneuver. The final. Oh! The grand finale from Showtime, but David Hagen was able to break it up. But Kendrick is so sure of himself now after the grand finale that he's just taking his time in dismantling David Hagen. But Daniel Hagen's had enough time to come back, but not enough time to turn the tide of the match. Oh my goodness. And we've seen the power of Showtime here with the grand finale taking down Daniel Hagen. I think it was only the fact that David Hagen got involved that saved the Hagens in this one. 2, and a kick out there. Daniel Hagen still has a chance now. Now that he's been saved, he could still come back here. Oh, and you see Daniel doing everything in his power. And now, but right now he's fighting a 2-on-1 match. Because right now David Hagen is still on the outside recovering, and Kendrick is far from done with dangerous Daniel Hagen. Oh, what has Kendrick got planned here? Oh, driving the knee right into the back there. And now Kendrick, Irish whip into the corner. Oh, Eli T holding him. Look at this, giving Daniel Hagen no way of getting out of the way of that chest chop. It might have been small, but that was a massive power play by Showtime. Knee right into the rib cage, and a beautiful, crisp power slam. And Kendrick Malandra reveling at the moment. Oh, look at that, just once again pressing the foot down. Trash talking Daniel Hagen. And now bringing Daniel back up to his feet here. An Irish whip into the corner. And once again, holding Daniel Hagen still so he can choke him out. Oh, and an elbow glancing blow on the way down. Daniel dragging himself over to David Hagen. But Kendrick not going to let that happen. Daniel fighting off Kendrick Malandra now. Oh, vicious headbutt from Daniel Hagen. Another one. And oh God, once more for good measure. Oh! Kendrick Malandra down. But is he out? And now David Hagen involved in the match. But Kendrick Malandra getting right back up. And now David Hagen's going to try and keep Kendrick Malandra under control here. Oh! Nice gut kick there. Oh! And look at this. Beautiful right there. 1, 2. Oh, David Hagen kicks out. We nearly had a brawl just going on there between Daniel and Eli T, but both backed off there. Now David Hagen looking to try and come back here. Oh, we've seen this before. Here comes David Hagen's special DDT right here. Boom, just like that. And now the pinfall. Could he have done it here? 2. Oh, and a kick out right there. And Kendrick Malandra is still in this one. Oh, big clothesline there. Oh, David Hagen with a head full of steam now. Man, oh man. Now David Hagen sending Kendrick into the corner. Gonna try again, and this time no reversal from Kendrick Malandra. Oh, my goodness. Good work right there. Oh, Kendrick tried to make a comeback here, but David Hagen's not having that. Oh, ho, ho. Nasty maneuver right there from Spectacular David Hagen. Now I'm going to send it over into the corner where his son Daniel's waiting. And David tags in Daniel. Oh, what is this? Oh, look at that, restraining him. Oh, look at this. Boom. And a brutal powerbomb from Dangerous Daniel Hagen. Pinfall 2. EIT breaks it up. David Hagen a little bit slow there to break this up. But Daniel Hagen gonna take on both members of Showtime. My oh my, we're seeing the capability, the strength of Dangerous Daniel Hagen when he's trying to take on two people at once. Now Kendrick Melandra though managed to recover in the time that Daniel spent taking care of EIT. Oh! But Kendrick not able to capitalize to take down Daniel Hagen. Oh, Daniel Hagen going over Kendrick Melandra here, and a series of clubbing blows. Oh, and Jesus! That will never not be brutal to watch. Oh my goodness! And Daniel is not stopping. Oh, but Kendrick with the reverse, trying to get back into this now. Oh my goodness! And he might have just low-keyed Daniel Hagen right there. 2, David breaks it up, but you can see Daniel is down at the moment. My oh my. Gonna have to be... Daniel Hagen is in a lot of trouble right now. David has bought him some time, but we're gonna have to wait and see if it might be too late for that. Because Kendrick is looking to put it away. Meanwhile, David and Eli are brawling on the outside. My God, Daniel is still in this. Managed to reverse it there. Oh, what is he doing here? Oh no, we've seen Daniel do this many times before. Oh God, here it comes, a superplex to the outside. Well, the fans certainly enjoyed that, but my God, their bodies certainly won't. Good Lord. Daniel Hagen still delivering the punishment to Kendrick Melandra. And now Daniel Hagen bringing Kendrick over to the side of the ring. Face first into the side of the ring. And you can see the blood is really beginning to spill from Kendrick Melandra now. Daniel has done a lot of damage right there. And back into the... Oh, good Lord. A referee continuing the count. They've got to be careful here. If Daniel's not careful, he could risk a count-out loss. Oh, but Kendrick sends Daniel... Well, not a loss, but the tiles wouldn't change hands on a count-out. Oh, now Kendrick wearing down Daniel. Ooh, I think he was considering a tag to EIT, but I think Kendrick's ego has been bruised, and he has a score to settle with Dangerous Daniel Hagen. Oh, look at that, pressing the foot down into the rib cage. Oh, a power play, and now gonna tag in EIT. He's managed to recover his ego somewhat, and now he's gonna let EIT deal with it. Because I imagine Kendrick is nowhere near 100% anymore. Oh, EIT sending Daniel Hagen flying. My oh my. But Daniel Hagen not stopping. Both members of Showtime bleeding. One far worse than the other, but both are beginning to falter here. Oh no. Oh, look at this. Oh. That is gruesome right there. Now, I don't remember exactly, but I think that in terms of in-game time, I think that the most Showtime reign has lasted so far has been a month, maybe 2. It would be a shame for them, well, for their reign to end this quickly, but the Hagens are relentless. EIT going to try and put a stop to that, though. Oh, look at this. Gonna give it to Kendrick, for Kendrick to do a big old power bomb here. Boom! Just like that, you see the way Daniel just flopped onto the ground. Oh! Knee run into the head of Dangerous Daniel Hagen. But Daniel is not done yet. And I would not want to be in Kendrick's position. I think it was a foolish move for Kendrick to get back in the ring with Daniel Hagen when he's in that state. Daniel Hagen, a man who has taken on many top-level competitors and won. And you want to be fighting Daniel Hagen when you're in this state. It's a very poor move, very poor planning, and I think Kendrick is beginning to realise the error of his ways. Look at this. Just working over the head with those vicious strikes, making matters worse for Kendrick Melandra here. But Kendrick trying to turn around, but it's not enough here. And look at this, Daniel sending it back over. Took the ref out. But I don't think it's going to matter so much if they can keep this up. Tripping up Kendrick and a big vicious elbow drop just to ensure things remain in the control of the Hagens here. Kendrick though. With an Impaler DDT right there. And Kendrick staying in this one at the moment. Now Kendrick bringing David Hagen back over. David taking Kendrick to the ground. And calling for Kendrick out. Kendrick gets out of the ring. And David Hagen pursuing Kendrick here. But catches the punch and returns with one of his own. As they brawl on the outside here. This could get dangerous. What a vicious clothesline right there. And now Kendrick. Fireman's carry from David Hagen. And now, slammed spine first onto the padded concrete floor, but that is going to do some major damage right there. And now bringing him over. Face first into the steel steps. Jesus. And the ref is at a count of 6. Kendrick gets him back into the ring. And David, inches away from a tag there, but Kendrick cuts him off. David Hagen not going to give up just yet. Taking Kendrick into the corner. And look at this. And he takes Kendrick down. Good work right there by David Hagen to Kendrick Melandra. And boom! Right onto the shoulder. And now David Hagen taking in the applause of the fans. Despite everything, despite all the years, David Hagen is still a threat in that ring. They're tagging in Daniel Hagen. What's this? Look at this once again. Restraining Kendrick. Getting him up for another big power bomb. And I think that might have done it. Here we go. 1, 2. Eli T breaks it up. And Daniel with a swinging punch. Eli T only got a glancing blow on Eli, but Eli getting out of there before Daniel can do much worse. Daniel Hagen grabbing the arm of Kendrick Melandra now. Stomping away. Good Lord. Making Kendrick Melandra regret that this match is continuing. Kendrick with a clothesline there. And now going into the corner. Kendrick Melandra exposing one of the turnbuckle pads. Will he get to take advantage of it? Big chest chop right there. I think he was trying right there, but Daniel's not going to let that happen. Look at that. My goodness. A lot just happened there. My word. Good Lord. I think he was going to try a snake eyes, but Daniel was able to wriggle out of it and turn it into a DDT. And look at this now. I think he's up. And I think he might have just put this one away. 1, 2, 3. A second too late. And now the Hagens are your new tag team champions. What a shame for Showtime. I know Showtime aren't good people, but man, oh man, to lose on your first title defense is never something you want to see happen, especially after how hard Showtime tried to get to that point. They still have a chance for a rematch, but after that impressive display by the Hagens, especially the brutal busting open Daniel did to Kendrick, you gotta wonder if they're gonna be really wanting to have that rematch. But there's also Hank and Keller. Surely they have a... Oh, I have a feeling the tag scene is about to get really interesting. We've had Blood and Gore, Gore Canoglin. We've got new tag champions, and we've got 2 prior tag champs with claims to championship matches. Stay tuned to Intense Wrestling Marathon because I think we're about to see the tag scene really ramp up. Well, next up, we have a word from the leader of the Storm system. Aaron Storm is making his way to the ring. Well, here comes former world champion Aaron Storm. Aaron Storm, leader of the Storm system worldwide. He is... There's a lot of things I could say about him, and I don't think any of them are pleasant. So I'm going to take the words of my mother. If you got nothing nice to say about someone, scream about it! He's terrible, he's egotistical, he's deranged! Did you see that? Thomas Swole's been proving to all you... Oh... See, this is what I was worried about. But I can't even deny it. Thomas Swole has been extremely impressive as of late. No one has been really able to put up a huge fight against him, at least not in my opinion. He has been dominant. Bruce Stubbs, yes, in fact, he's got a... he won the last Royal Rumble. He still has a championship match on the cards. We're not sure when that's going to be, but he's doing very well. And at Planlin, with plans for the hardcore title again, I do know he really wants the hardcore title again, so I'm curious about that, especially now that with it being a free roster title, that would give Alan a big boost. Gonna be interesting to see if Alan can get that level of freedom and power. Oh, of course. I shouldn't even be surprised. Of course, Aaron's going to protect himself by getting more people in so the Reaper can't even touch him. Sure, the Reaper has gotten the services of Black Death and Scarecrow, but 3 against however many people that Aaron gets, that's still going to be a vast disadvantage. So let's see this Hugh Hughes then. Oh my god. Yeah, Aaron not happy with the fans' derision. Well, we're going to find out who this Hugh Hughes is. I've heard that he was in a tournament in OW. Didn't get very far, but maybe under Aaron Storm that could check. Oh no, my goodness, Aaron, you're in trouble. Wait, is that Hugh Hughes? I think that is. Oh my god, they're on the top of the truck! Oh my god! Oh my goodness. And the Reaper has just taken out Hugh Hughes right there. Good lord. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's got him. Choke slam! Oh my god! How did he get all the way here? Well, with that out of the way, we're on to the second round of the World League Tournament. It's Hardcore Hank versus Wade Danielson. Now, I'm just hearing that Hugh Hughes has been stretchered out. He's getting taken to a hospital. I don't think we'll be seeing from him again. Meanwhile, Aaron Storm is apparently livid. But right now, the other Storm system members are trying to calm him down because, you know, Thomas Swole is going to be after this. And Thomas Swole has a big match, up next. Going to be taking on Herman. But here are 2 people who I think who have been like 2 of the top competitors in IW since the very beginning in Hardcore Hank and Wade Danielson. Now I think Hank has this. Hank has beaten Wade Danielson before, funnily enough, at the first World League Tournament. Hank has proven himself to be extremely dominant. But at the same time, Wade has been improving himself. So we're going to have to see how these two styles come together. The crowd seem to be on the side of Wade here. Man, oh man, I would be more than happy to see Wade win. Hank is not a nice person. He is like your typical school bully. Big, domineering, just, you know, and he knows it. He knows there's nothing you can do when you're in the ring with him. So he will just bully you. So I'd love to see Wade win, because as much as Wade has that little cockiness to him, it's, you know, Wade is, generally not that bad a person. Whereas Hank, we've seen many, many times the depths Hank will stoop to. But at the same time, as much as I'd love to see Wade win, every time I get hopeful someone will beat Hank, Hank will always bring us back down to Whoa! Well, he caught Hank there with that one. I think he's known. Hank loves to rush on in. Hank loves to rush in, and when that happens, it's usually like a snowball effect where it just gets worse and worse. Wade trying to catch Hank off there, but Hank now back in the driver's seat, and we're about to see some of that power of Hardcore Hank. A snake eyes right there, and now stomping away at the legs, trying to slow down Wade Danielson by working the legs over. Now bringing Wade back up to his feet here. Irish whip into the corner, and a rushing over. Oh my god! How the hell did he do that? Hank is a terrifying super athlete. Oh my god. Wade, get out of the way. Oh, knee right into the face of Wade Danielson. And Hank showing why he's the most dominant performer in the ring. Him, the Reaper, the Crusher, like I said, there's like a Mount Rushmore of dominant superstars, and Hank is absolutely one of them. Oh, Wade now trying to make a comeback here. Going to try and swing things back in his favour. DDT right there from Wade Danielson to Hardcore Hank. And Hank getting right back up, and Wade can't sit about. He needs to get back on the offense. If he wastes time, he risks being, facing Hank's wrath. And Wade trying to take it to the corner. Oh, look at this Irish whip. And reversal from Hank. Wade takes it to the corner. Oh, flips over. Hank's chasing after him. Ducks under. And he goes again. Oh, big clothesline from Wade Danielson. Good work there. And now Wade Danielson bringing Hank back up to his feet. An Irish whip into the corner. And it looks like Wade is not wasting any time here. He is going right for the big guns. Look at this. Up. And whoa! Bam! There's no way. There's no way. He is not going to be able to beat Hank this quickly, surely. Going for the pinfall here. 1, 2, one count. I had a feeling, and reality has just come back. Good lord. Oh, Wade tried to go for a Hurricane Rana, but no luck there. Powerbomb and then flipping Wade off. Hank has zero respect for his fellow competitors, and now several clotheslines. Wade trying to come back, but look at that. Hank proving why he is one of the best in the ring. And now Hank picking up Wade, going to go for a powerbomb here. Boom! With a ton of power. And Hank looking down at Wade, but Wade pushing Hank away. And now Wade bringing Hank into the corner. What's the plan now? Oh, wait a minute. Wade gonna pull out the big guns here. There's no way. There's no way. The level of precision. Oh my God! Wade Danielson with a hell of a beautiful DDT. That is something else. Wade, one of the best in-ring athletes you will ever get to see, at least from a stylistic perspective. I still don't know if he can win this, but my God, is he putting on a show? Going for a second one. Good Lord. No way. My God, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. 1, 2. And a kick out from Hardcore Hank. Wade Danielson is still in this one, but Wade is not giving up. He is still persisting, and he's looking for it. The finishing blow, the 450 splash! And that has to do it. Surely that has to do it. 1, 2, 3! Wade Danielson moves on to the finals of the World League tournament. Wade Danielson is one match away now from championship gold, and he might have just beaten the toughest person currently going for the world title out of anyone in this tournament. I think Hank was the real one to watch, and Wade Danielson has just put that one away. Now, there's some other great competitors that have been in this match. We've seen Xander Horus, we've seen Thomas Swole, we've still got people like Herman and Thomas Swole, but I think Hank, above all else, the only person in this tournament, apart from Xander, to have had championship gold. That to me meant he was the last, like the biggest one in this tournament, and Wade has managed to do that. The only person in his way now is either the 7'4" Herman or the rampaging beast of Thomas Swole. It's going to be hard to tell if he can make it all the way, but oh my god, I'm excited. And next up, speaking of Herman and Thomas Swole, that's the next match. We're going to find out who's joining Wade Danielson in the championship match. Good lord. Now, I do want to say, even though I just said that Hank, in my opinion, was the biggest person in this match, that's not to take away from Herman and Thomas Swole. I just think Hank is the most obviously the most dangerous competitor. But that I feel is taking away from the level of power of these two men. On one hand, you have the enduring icon of Herman, a man who, despite his age, has continued to persist over the years. And then you have Thomas Swole, a person who has very quickly made his mark, who seems to show no signs of stopping. It's going to be very difficult, very challenging, and I don't think Wade's out of the woods just yet. But man, oh man, for Wade to have done that, he has just won one of the biggest matches of his career. But now, whoever he faces from this match will give him the biggest match of his life. And you gotta know that for these 3 remaining competitors, this means the world. Thomas Swole, I imagine, gonna want to become the new world champion to prove how big and powerful the Storm system is. For the Storm system worldwide to have Aaron as their champion, lose it to Xander, and then it immediately goes back to another Storm system worldwide member in Thomas Swole, that would be a huge power play. But we're going to have to wait and see if that's how it pans out, because Thomas Swole has to beat Herman, and that is easier said than done. Now, I just noticed that Thomas Swole coming out alone here. I'm guessing Aaron Storm didn't calm down in time. Well, either way, right at the moment, you can see Thomas Swole very pleased with himself, regardless. A man who has proven to be devastating in that ring. My oh my. And he is ready for this. He might be facing the largest man in the Intense Wrestling roster, but we've seen how strong he is. I have no doubt he'll be able to pick up Herman easily. Herman is going to have a hell of a match on his hands here. Herman's proven to be able to take on Wade Danielson quite handily, but can he take on Thomas Swole? Getting a scoop slam here. Very handily done scoop slam as well, by the way. Very nicely delivered. But Thomas Swole not going to be stopped by a scoop slam. Oh, an uppercut to the back of the head of Herman here. Now Thomas Swole working him over. You can see Greg looking on. Oh, bringing him up. And then a neck breaker to bring Herman back down. Now Thomas Swole dominating in this match in the early goings. Herman takes Thomas Swole down. And now stomping away. Brings Thomas Swole back up to his feet. Oh, and a big vicious punch, but Thomas Swole blocks it and returns with one of his own. Oh, beam toss from Herman, and a good bit of work right there. This match very much down the middle at the moment, but I'd say it's slightly leaning towards Herman. And now Herman, oh, trying to go for a big boot, but Thomas out of the way. Oh, trying to go for a clothesline, but Herman managed to just get out of the way. Now it's all great there. He's making a reach there. I'm not sure what was that about, but now we're seeing Herman stomping away. Oh, bringing the weight down onto the arm. Now Thomas Swole being brought back up, and an Irish whip right here. Oh, bouncing on the rope. Wait a minute. What? What was Greg doing? Sabotage! Sabotage by Greg. Are you serious? That was a clear, blatant case of sabotage. Greg has just made his way over to Thomas Swole's. This is Herman's been set up. You know, I've had my suspicions. I had my worries. You know, I felt that the locker room was right for doubting Greg. And now look at this, having an argument. Herman asking Greg, why did you do it? Why did you do this to me? I was your friend. And a reverse DDT for his troubles. But, you know, we all had our doubts. But all of us wanted was just for Herman to be okay. We wanted him to dump the toxicity from his life in Greg. But if he wanted to stick with Greg, we were hoping, for his sake, that Greg would remain loyal. But, it's just not what... It unfortunately just didn't happen. And now Herman having to fight the anger clear in the way he's fighting right now. My God. Herman, a man respected by much of the locker room. Considered, some people nickname him the Big Friendly Giant because he's so beloved backstage. A lot of us were worried that this would happen. A lot of us hoped that we would be proven wrong, but clearly not. But Herman's still doing a very commendable job in controlling this match, but you can tell he's not thinking clearly. Still likely dealing with the thoughts of Greg's betrayal. Thomas Swole, oh my goodness, he's not gonna. No way! That's like 500, 600 pounds! Jesus Christ! I think that breaks the world record or something, doesn't it? I don't know. But my God! As if Thomas Swole needed the help. But that's the thing with the Storm system. They're perfectly capable athletes, but they will use every trick in the book in order to make sure that it's not even fair, not even close anymore. Rope break right there, and Herman is losing it here. Trying to turn this back around, but I don't think he's got much hope. Busted open by Thomas Swole. Oh, look at this, showing off the strength of the largest member of the Storm system. Good God. And I think he might have just done it right there. 1, 2, damn it! And the Storm system have once again swindled victory. And they've done it by using a man's trust. A man's trust in his friend. Herman trusted Greg. Herman believed Greg could be made a better man. And the Storm System Worldwide have used that. All for their own gains. Yes, the world title's the biggest championship. But is it worth ruining a man's life? Is it worth this? I can't believe this. And look at that, Greg sucking up, snivelling little coward that he is, to Thomas Swole. Now, wait a minute. No, come on. You've done enough. You've done enough. No. Thomas Swole with the chair. Oh, no. Thomas Swole standing over Herman. Oh, good Lord. And again. Oh, my God. And Greg calling for the chair You sold out from chance, filling the arena, and now Greg! God, the final nail in the coffin of this friendship! Good lord, you can call Herman naive, but man, oh man, this is inhumane! Well, now we're moving on to the Money in the Bank ladder match. The last winner was former world champion Aaron Storm, who would use the briefcase to win the world title. Let's see who's getting the briefcase next. Now, we've actually got an announcement in regards to the Money in the Bank briefcase. There's now, well, multiple from each roster. Like, there's one for each roster, not multiple for each roster. My apologies. Point is, there's one for each roster, meaning that there's a chance for that means there are going to be people. There's a chance for some major shocks, not just in Mount Top, but throughout the entirety of IW. I'm sorry, I'm a little thrown off because Herman, he's been taken. You know, the doctors are checking him out. I'm sure some of you called it. I'm sure some of you are going to be gloating that you called it. Like, how could anyone ever trust Greg? But no one ever needed to see that. That was cruel. That was horrible. Anyway, we got VBC coming down to the ring now. And VBC, hopefully, going to bring back some levity to this pay-per-view. Good lord. I'm going to need a minute to try and get back into the swing of things. You never want to see someone get betrayed like that. But VBC could be on the cusp of making the biggest move of his career here. You can see him, he's very confident. And now we wait for the other 7 men in this Money in the Bank ladder match. And the rules are simple. You simply unlatch the briefcase, and then you have a contract. It's good for a year. Well, a year in-game rules. Like I said, we're going by in-game time. But the point is, you can cash it in for any championship. Just like if you win the Rumble, you can get a match for any championship. It's the same case with the briefcase. But unlike with the Rumble win, where you just get to book a match, with this, you could cash it in at any point. Aaron Storm cashed it in after a 2 out of 3 falls match between Xander, Horus, and the Reaper. So Aaron Storm managed to take out a Reaper who was very much completely out of it, very much weakened. And Aaron Storm was able to claim the World Championship. Well, you see there, Storm System member Alan Bannon here. And I've got a feeling while everyone else has probably got world title dreams, I could just very well see Alan cashing it in for the hardcore title. Listen, we all have our dreams. I'm not going to begrudge him that. If he wants the hardcore title that badly, he can go for it. Anyway, here comes the next man of the ladder match. It's Bill Whiplash. Now, Bill Whiplash, a former OW World Champion, looks to try and claim the IW World Championship. Now, so far, hasn't had that big opportunity just yet, but he could very easily get it here tonight if he gets that Money in the Bank briefcase. Once he gets that, if he gets that, it's going to be a case where everyone will have to realize that there's a target potentially on their back. Because if they win the title, Bill Whiplash could come right round the corner and take them out for the title. It's going to be very interesting here. But Bill Whiplash certainly looking ready here. Now, I gotta say, I'm not sure who I'd put my money on in this. Because the thing with ladder matches, especially ones with these many people, is anything could happen. Anything, really. It's like that person there. I love chaos. It is pure chaos. So that fan is certainly happy. Anyway, here comes the next man in the match, and it's Mr. X. Now, Mr. X, a person who has been known to be in world title pictures. The Limitless title was very close to his grasp in Genesis, and my God, could you imagine if he wins the Money in the Bank briefcase he'd almost be assuring himself a reign with the world title here on Mountaintop. Now, the Genesis briefcase will be up for grabs in the launching pad pay-per-view, so be sure to enjoy that. That'll be next month, at the end of November. That'll be very good. Some great competition right there. Now, we wait. Here comes the next person. It's taking so long. Oh, I see now. Here he is, former Intercontinental Champion. Black Death is here. Now, Black Death, I'd say currently the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, but lost the title. I believe it was to Mammoth at IW Finale. We're still gathering the records for the runs, and we'll actually do a special video giving you the in-game title runs, because obviously we know with the actual uploads it could be a little bit confusing, so hopefully we'll be able to dispel the confusions with what we recognise as the title runs. It'll be a shorter video. I'll just go over some of the special records I managed to glean from watching the videos. You hear that smack? That was my notepad. But Black Death, from my recollections, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. Now, the Reaper currently not focused on the world title picture, so there's no conflict of interest here. Though, I wonder what would happen once the Reaper eventually sets his sight on the world title again when he's done with Aaron Storm. Gotta wonder, that could very well make for a very interesting war between the forces of darkness. We're waiting for the next man now. Oh, here we go. Here comes the next man. It's Platinum Pete. Now, Platinum Pete in a very unfamiliar scenario for himself. Platinum Pete gotten big as a submission specialist, but submissions are going to do you no good in a ladder match. Another man who's in the twilight years of his career, but a man who I'd say is got a little bit more time than, say, the likes of David Hagen or Herman. But still, regardless, gonna want to take as much advantage as he can of whatever opportunities are given to him, and the Money in the Bank briefcase would be huge for Platinum Pete. Now, we're gonna have to wait and see if Platinum Pete can do that, because it's going to be so difficult to compete with 7 other people, especially people who I think would be more equipped to handle a ladder match. Now we're going to wait for the next person. Oh, this is going to be very, very interesting. What's taking so long? Oh, here we go. Here comes the next person. And it's Joe Average. Now, Joe Average has been quite interesting in recent weeks. I'd hardly say he's a top-level competitor, but he's actually been doing some some pretty good matches, all things considered. Someone who's undoubtedly done quite a fair bit so far. It would be quite interesting if he won the Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm not sure what would happen there. I'm not sure if he'd get a successful cash-in or not, but honestly, Joe Average is someone that has proven to be a lot more shocking than you might think. So I honestly don't know how I would call that, how I would predict Joe Average winning the title would play out. I mean, the Money in the Bank would play out. My apologies. Well, either way, Joe Average, very cool, very calm, very confident from the looks of things. Not the typical display we see from Joe Average, but we are in the big leagues now with the World League event. World League was actually the first event that Intense Wrestling ever did, back when it was still just Intense Wrestling, when there was before Mountaintop, before Genesis, before Virtual Shock, before GHK, when it was just Intense Wrestling. This was where it all began. Oh, here we go now. And here comes the last man of the match. The big, brutal, powerful Juggernaut. Now, I've been singing Juggernaut's praises since the beginning. A man who hasn't had many breaks cut for him, but I think if he can get that opportunity, if he can grab that brass ring, as they so call it, he could very well make it big. The problem is, really for Juggernaut, is he's a big fish, yes, but it's a very large pond and there are some very large fish to accompany him in it. So he's got to try especially hard to try and make his presence known, and a Money in the Bank briefcase win would be a great start for that. The match begins. Juggernaut going for Joe Average. Plan and Pete took down Bill Whiplash, who's getting out of there. Meanwhile, Mr. X going straight for the ladder. Alan Bannon wrestles it away from him. Meanwhile, VDC finding away Black Death. VDC, always a surprising contender, has been able to put up some surprisingly good fights against high-level performers. Struggled to put them away, but VDC is not one to take lightly, despite his demeanour. Meanwhile, Bill Whiplash fighting off Platinum Pete, and a big clothesline there. Meanwhile, Juggernaut is just bullying Joe Average right now. Just a stomping, just squashing the poor guy. Meanwhile, Alan Bannon trying to fight off Mr. X with just pure aggression. A lot grittier than we used to see him in 2K18. Clearly, that influence of the hardcore title has been having its effect. It's practically an obsession, given it was such a short title reign. Oh, but look at this. Mr. X grabs Alan Bannon. Oh, Alan escapes though. Meanwhile, Juggernaut continuing to bully Joe Average. It is quite a vicious assault here. Meanwhile, Pete subduing Bill Whiplash. Oh my goodness, Joe took down Juggernaut there. Meanwhile, Black Death wearing down VBC. Oh, good lord, Juggernaut. Meanwhile, Mr. X dismantling Alan Bannon. Oh, Joe sent into the steel ring post. Good lord, Alan Bannon smacking into the face of Mr. X. Meanwhile, Juggernaut getting back into the ring to continue bullying Joe Average here. Black Death is down at the moment. A tough competitor being taken down like that kind of showed you how badly these men want it. For these men, this could be their biggest opportunity that they'll ever get for a world championship match, or whatever championship floats their boat. This is possibly the biggest chance they will ever have. Now Alan Bannon bringing in the ladder here, dragging it in. Oh, what's this? Juggernaut. Oh, smacking Alan Bannon. I think he saw it and he wants the ladder for himself, sending Alan Bannon flying out of the ring. Wait a minute, Juggernaut, he's a little bit too focused. Oh, he's a little bit too focused on bloodshed there. Oh, and BBC takes advantage of that. Look at this. Neck breaker. Coming. Oh, back of the head into the ladder as well. That only makes it worse. Mr. X sends Black Death flying out. BBC sends the ladder. And now BBC all by himself. And he could become the Money in the Bank briefcase holder. The Intense Wrestling Mountaintop. Got a hold of it. Oh, Bill Whiplash with a low blow. Meanwhile, Mr. X climbing up the ladder, trying to stop VDC. This is a huge thing. Juggernaut is trying to push the ladder down, struggling. Black Death trying. Mr. X trying to punch VDC down. Oh, VDC sent tumbling into Black Death. Meanwhile now, Mr. X clutching for the briefcase, but Juggernaut trying to stop Mr. X here. Meanwhile, Bill Whiplash now sliding on in, grabs the ladder. Juggernaut grabs the ladder as well. Now trying to get Bill Whiplash on, but Bill Whiplash still has a hold of the briefcase. Oh my goodness. Juggernaut, I don't think he's realised just yet, deals with Bill Whiplash, and now he's realised, coming over, and a big powerbomb right there takes down Mr. X. And now Juggernaut grabbing a hold of the ladder here. Joe Average, meanwhile, took down Alan Bannon. Oh, Juggernaut cleaning house with this ladder. Mr. X trying to get back to his feet. Pete's getting in. Oh, Juggernaut sets up the ladder. Meanwhile, Pete getting rid of Mr. X here. Oh, and a vicious knee, but it only staggers. And a big Irish whip, sending Mr. X to the side of the ring, and a big punch takes it out. But VBC racing up the ladder, and Pete needs to hurry if he wants to stop VBC. And look at the speed of Pete there. Oh, and he pushes VBC off. And now Pete grabs a hold of the briefcase. Alan Bannon and Juggernaut gonna try and stop Platinum Pete from taking this one away. And he does it! Oh, electric chair drop into the ladder! It was only the tip, but my God! Whew. Sometimes just the tip is enough, my word! Oh! Meanwhile, Black Death flips over Mr. X as there's a brawl in the ring right now for the ladder. Right now in the possession of Alan Bannon. My God, Bill Whiplash between a rock and a hard place here. Good Lord. Oh! Big backdrop there from Juggernaut. Meanwhile, Joe Average sends Pete flying to the outside. Oh, and Joe Average now going to try and take out Juggernaut as well. Good work there by Joe Average. Oh my God. But Alan Bannon is back and sends Joe Average tumbling to the outside. BBC going for the ladder, completely ignoring Alan Bannon. But Alan is hot in pursuit. Someone has been busted open. I believe it might have been Mr. X, but I could be mistaken. Now, look at this. BBC been sent to the outside. Alan Bannon now gonna set up the ladder. And right now, nobody's in the ring except for Alan. And so right now, Alan is uncontested. Alan's got to hold the briefcase. They have got to hurry now. Black Death is getting into the ring. So is Bill Whiplash. And now, look at this. Going over to the ladder, trying to push it down the fastest way to stop him. Alan Bannon has a hold of it. And look at this. Mr. X with the powerbomb stops Alan Bannon. And now, Mr. X has a hold of the ladder. And oh, right into the face of Bill Whiplash. The BBC takes out Mr. X. And now, BBC, oh, could be in trouble here. Backdrop from Juggernaut. And now, the ladder being picked up once again by Alan Bannon as BBC is sent plummeting to the outside. Wait, Alan. Oh, I think he got distracted there. I think he thought he was going to have to fight Juggernaut. But Juggernaut a little too focused on the bloodshed to focus on the goal, it seems. Now Alan Bannon racing back up the ladder yet again. And now got a hold of the briefcase. Juggernaut still beating up BBC. Still not realised, it seems, while Pete and Mr. X work together to try and stop Alan Bannon. And oh! Powerbomb from Black Death. And that is going to send Alan Bannon rolling out to recover. Platinum Pete sent out. Bill Whiplash sent out. My God. Ooh, exchange of chest drops right there. Black Death grabs the ladder now. Oh, right into Mr. X. But Mr. X sends BBC to the outside, or at least to the side of the ring, and wrestles the ladder away from Black Death. Sends it into Black Death, and some blood is being shed once again as Mr. X just sends the ladder careening into everyone. But Juggernaut wrestles it off of Mr. X here. Oh, and Mr. X is taken down. And now, grabbing a hold of the ladder here. And now, what is Juggernaut going to do? Oh, takes out Black Death. And now Juggernaut, could he be about to claim the Money in the Bank briefcase? Climbing up a little bit slower than everyone else, but he's going to do it regardless. Now Black Death and Joe Average are going for the ladder to try and push it over, and they managed to do so. No clinging on for Juggernaut. He's rolling out of that ring. Joe Average sends Black Death flying out. Black Death in trouble. Joe Average grabbing the ladder, but Alan Bannon now, after Joe Average punches the ladder out of his hands and sends him out. Oh my goodness, no. Oh, right onto the ladder, and that is painful. Good God, good Lord. That is not a situation you ever want to be in. But now, Platinum Pete pushing the ladder in. Oh, look at Alan there. Oh, sending Joe Average face first into the concrete floor. And now Black Death left alone with the ladder. Oh, this could be bad. This could be very bad. Oh, good Lord. And now, wait, Joe Average, he's got the ladder. Oh, slamming it down onto Black Death. And now left alone, but Mr. X is in hot pursuit. Alan and Mr. X are in the ring. And Joe Average being sent flying out. Oh my goodness. Now Platinum Pete joining the action, trying to stop Mr. X from unhooking the briefcase. Black Death meanwhile going after Alan. And Platinum Pete left on his own. I think he's not going to be able to get Mr. X off in time. Oh, he manages to stop Mr. X from getting the briefcase free. And Pete with a powerbomb. And now an Irish whip from BBC. Pete holding on, clinging on. And now BBC making his way over. Gonna deal with Bill Whiplash, but I don't think he realised till just now that Pete is holding on, is grabbing onto the briefcase, clinging on for dear life. VBC trying to get him down, but I think it's too late. It might be, no, he's still trying. He's still trying. There's still a little bit of hope for him to stop Platinum Pete, but it's too late now. Platinum Pete wins the mountaintop Money in the Bank. My oh my, that is big news for Platinum Pete. The submission specialist, a man who is very capable in the ring, has now got the Money in the Bank briefcase. Now, whoever ends up winning that World League tournament are going to need eyes in the back of their head. Because imagine being worn down. Imagine that you're limping and then you get locked into the Platinum Standard. You are done. Your reign is going to be over as soon as it begun. All thanks to Mr. Money in the Bank, Platinum Pete. Well, next up, it's the Intercontinental Championship match. Wholesome Shaw, the #1 contender, will be taking on the champion, the Warbeast, Mammoth. Well, here we go. Now, this one is going to be good. I have no doubt in my mind here on this one. Like, you've got two great performers here in Wholesome Shaw and Mammoth. Well, here comes Wholesome Shaw. Now Wholesome Shaw, very bright, very confident, and he's done very well so far. I mean, he's already got a shot for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, if you're not aware of the stipulation, you have to defend it within 6 of IW months. 6 IW months, so 6 in-game months. And if you do that, you are guaranteed a World Championship shot. It is a great way to boost your career. And Wholesome Shaw might if he wins, he could very well be on that road. But my God, he might be up against the toughest Intercontinental Champion to date in the Warbeast Mammoth. Mammoth, standing in at an impressive 7 feet tall, is one of the largest competitors we have on the roster. Someone who has been on a warpath, and that warpath led him directly to the Intercontinental Championship. Now, like I said, I'm still getting all the records for Intense Wrestling, but here's some fun facts for you. We have so far gotten a rough idea on the people who have held the most titles. You know, you get people like the Reaver who held 2 World Championships. You've got people like Hank that have won the World Championship and the Tag Championship. Here's a fun fact for you. Hardcore Champion, Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion. Who's gotten those 3 titles? Mammoth. If he holds the title for 6 months, he could add World Championship to those credentials too, because he would get a championship match, and I could see him very well bloody doing it. Point is, Mammoth has had a lot of success in Intense Wrestling, and I don't see any signs of that stopping. Well, now the match is about to take place. That Intercontinental Championship is a beautiful thing to behold. Now, fun fact, actually behind the scenes thing, I was not very happy with the original Intercontinental Championship from 2K18. I'm much happier with this new one. Now there's Wholesome Shaw. He might be happy, he might be confident, but now you can see the fire in his eyes light up, knowing that he's here in the big leagues. But Mammoth, that cold, cruel stare from the Warbeast. A man who's torn apart many men like Shaw. Many men who had that fire, that intensity, was stomped flat by the rampaging Warbeast. Mammoth is a devastating individual. And it's going to be a hell of a task for Wholesome Shaw here to walk away as the new Intercontinental Champion. I'd like to see it happen, but I'm just saying I am personally a little bit doubtful. And here we go. The match begins, and Shaw races right out of the gate, but look at that! Mammoth not even phased, and again, not even phased. Oh, now Mammoth gonna go and return the favour here. Going in early, it seems, with a powerbomb. Oh no, it was even worse, and face first into the turnbuckles. This was what I was on about with Mammoth. He is a dangerous individual, but Shaw with a DDT now in return. Now the match is going, well, quite intense here out of the offset. Oh, catches the leg, trips him up there, and now they're brawling on the outside. And a single leg crab. No chance for a rope break here. Mammoth has to out-muscle Shaw in that one. This match has gone from 0 to 100 in a heartbeat. Good Lord, this match is going crazy already. Oh, Shaw with a chop and a big kick right there. You heard the ring of the kick there. That's the force that was meeting Mammoth's skull right there. Shaw is not wasting any time right now. He knows what he needs to do in order to be able to stop the Warbeast. He's realised that he needs to go pedal to the metal. My God, I just realised what he did. What a scoop slam there from Wholesome Shaw. Going for the pinfall. 2 and a kick out at 2, but my oh my. That is impressive right there. No Thomas Swole Gorilla Press Slam, of course, but man, oh man, that was amazing. Now Mammoth getting up to his feet, and Shaw meeting him with a crossbody. And now Shaw climbing back up to the top rope, and Mammoth is laid out flat. He's calling for him. Look at Shaw go. Oh, bionic elbow. And that might be it. I think he's knocked him out. 1, 2, no! Mammoth kicks out. But man, oh man, I don't think I've ever seen someone dominate Mammoth quite like this. This is impressive. And look at this, racing right back up to the top rope once again. Shaw making full use of his high-flying expertise. Calling for Mammoth yet again. And he's going up. Oh, another bionic elbow, but Mammoth springs back to his feet. My God, did you see how long that reach was? And now an Irish whip. Oh, deflects it. And Shaw, the big punch staggering the Warbeast here. Now, Irish whip over the ropes. Tumbles to the outside. And now standing over Mammoth. Shaw looking to try and remain dominant in this matchup. Oh, going over to the ropes. And he's going to climb the turnbuckle once again. Oh, run into the legs of Mammoth. You can see him clutching his ribs, but he's not going to let that stop him. Inverted atomic drop right there. God Lord. The questionably legal move. We're bringing Mammoth back up to his feet here. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, clothesline to the back of the head. And Shaw gonna try once again as he climbs up. And Shaw is about to fly. Oh! I think Shaw cushioned his landing a little bit, but Mammoth got out of the way. And now Mammoth back in control. Regardless if you cushion your blow, that is still quite a high fall. It's called high risk for a reason because, well, there's quite a bit of risk to it. Now, oh my goodness, Mammoth sending him 7 feet to the ground. Oh no, Shaw's dreams have ended thanks to this. No, he got out of the way of the stampede. Mammoth stood there in shock, he couldn't believe it. And now Mammoth racing over Lou Fez press as he tries to take down Wholesome Shaw. Wholesome Shaw being pummeled here at the moment as Mammoth is in a rage at the moment. Shaw back up on his feet. And Shaw now looking to put Mammoth away. Look at this. Gonna go for it. Oh! And that is gotta be it. Here we go. Pinfall. Could we have a new Intercontinental Champion? 2, 3. And we have a new Intercontinental Champion. Wholesome Shaw. Oh, but that was great to see. What a performance. What an intense match. And I know that that's the name of the show, but I mean it. That was powerful. What a performance from these men to get the Intercontinental Championship. And that means that Mammoth's reign hasn't lasted the full 6 months. So he will not be getting a world title match, at least not through the Intercontinental Championship. He does have a claims to a rematch,
but his reign would be starting from scratch if he were to win it back. Now, based on this though, I'd be surprised if he beats Shaw next time. Mammoth had some great bits in this match, but Shaw, in my opinion, was very clearly in control. A big victory for Wholesome Shaw now, who is now our new Intercontinental Champion. Big kudos to Wholesome Shaw here, who is now on his way to a world title shot. He just needs to hold on to that for 6 months. It's easier said than done, but either way, an Intercontinental Championship win is not too shabby at all, and that is very worthy of congratulations, especially in such short time with the company. Big congrats to you, Shaw. And now we're on to the main event, the grand final of the World League World Championship Tournament. It's Wade Danielson versus Thomas Swole. My goodness. This is what these two men have been fighting so hard for. Qualifying matches. But 3 rounds. This is the 3rd round. Like, these men have been through so much. The World League tournament is an endurance test. Unlike Launching Pad, which is getting its own tournament this year, World League has a tournament every single year. Next year is going to have the 3rd annual one. For someone to win this, it is an endurance test. And I don't know how I'm going to call this one. Well, I don't know who I'd put my money on is what I mean. Because on one hand, Wade's matches have been surprisingly, quite good on his half. He's been putting them away quite quickly, but I'd say he's had to put a fair bit of effort into doing so. Meanwhile, Thomas Swole, thanks to some cheating in the 2nd round, I think has barely broken a sweat. Speaking of which, here comes Thomas Swole. Oh, and he's not alone this time. Look at that, there's Aaron, there's Keith Storm once again, and there's the treacherous swine Greg right behind him. Aaron Storm, front and centre, the leader of the Storm system, and then rallied by the entourage. Now, if there wasn't an in-game limit of 3 people at ringside, I bet Aaron would have everyone else down just to give Thomas Swole that little bit more of an advantage. Thomas Swole is already so dominant, but yet Aaron is going to take every bit of advantage that he possibly can. It is going to be interesting. I think I'm going to have to say Thomas is going to have it, surely. Wade is an exceptional elite level athlete. And Thomas Swole is good, but I think in any other case, I would go with Wade if it was just one-on-one. Because I think Wade just barely ekes out. But with the Storm system at ringside, I can't say it's so guaranteed. Wade might have one of the hardest fights of his... I know I said that for Hank. But when I see Thomas Swole backed by 3 people, it's not going to be easy for Wade. It's not going to be easy for Wade at all, and I'm genuinely not sure of his chances here. And this is possibly the biggest match of either of these two's careers, if not the biggest match of their lives. The World Championship. This is the top prize. Very few people will ever get to hold this title. You think about how many people have been in intense wrestling. In fact, I want to explain. I think there has now been over 100 different wrestlers that have been made for IW/GHK. And so far, only 4 people have ever held the world title. You've got to think about that. That means that there's well over 90 people who have never held that belt, and many of them never will. Despite how good some of them are, a lot of them will never reach this height. Oh! Nice exchanging of moves there between Wade Danielson and Thomas Swole in this main event match. And a crowd booing Aaron Storm there. He is not happy. Oh! Look at that! Wade Danielson, a little bit fast on his feet here, trying to keep on top of Thomas Swole here. But Thomas Swole, you can see the size difference and the strength of that vicious brute. And now going over, Keith having a close look. Now, Keith, I'm surprised is out here because Keith is quite... well, if you think Aaron Storm has a temper, Keith is like notorious in terrific Texas wrestling now that we have the tapes. Did you see that? Did you see that? He was going to make a grab for him. I don't think Keith even cares. Oh my lord. But Wade right now in control, trying to subdue Thomas Swole at the moment. Aaron is not happy. After all of this, to lose at the final hurdle would be an embarrassment for the Storm system, no matter how good, how dominant Thomas Swole has been. Oh, an uppercut from Wade Danielson there. Oh, blocked though by Thomas Swole. This match, this is the pinnacle. This could make and set even Superstar's career for life. Oh, good lord. That is gruesome. But Wade not dissuaded. He's going to continue to fight. Oh, Wade was going to go for the ropes, but Thomas Swole blocked the access. He's not going to let Wade put it away that easily. Wait a minute. Greg! Greg, you treacherous swine! Get down from there! Oh my lord, look what it says on the back of his finger. I never needed her. Oh, good God, did you see the force of that German suplex? You could break someone's neck with that kind of force. And look at that, Thomas Swole just bullying Wade Danielson right now. Oh, this is gonna be agonizing. Oh, Thomas Swole dragging Wade Danielson over. And now going for the pinfall. It's not going to be over this side, surely, thank goodness. Wade Danielson kicks out here. Oh, kick to the back of the head there. And now, look, oh, good lord, what is Thomas Swole? No, my God, no. Not with the strength. He could genuinely dislocate his arms with that level of strength he has. Good lord. This is looking bleak for Wade Danielson right now. Oh, knee to the back of the head. Wade is in a lot of trouble right now. God. Wade has had some of the hardest matches of the tournament, and I think it might have built up. Oh, rolling out of the ring though, trying to make that quick escape, and now looking to try and turn things around with a DDT right there. And now this could be where the tide shifts in favour of Wade Danielson. Wade going to send over into the corner, rushes over, go for an Irish whip up, but Thomas Swole reverses it. But Wade, whoa, my goodness, Thomas Swole trying to go in, but Wade faster than a lightning bolt. Man, oh man. Now look at Wade go. He is beginning to really shift things in his favour. Not wasting any time here. He knows he needs to put Thomas Swole away, and he's going to do so. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Up and over. And here we go now. Pinfall. Could this be it? No, wait, Greg. He's got the ref's attention before the ref could get for the pin. But Wade is not dissuaded. He's going to go for that 450 splash. He's not going to let Greg stop him from getting the biggest win of his career. Pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out. And that was a big kick out. Wade cannot believe it. A 450 splash. The kind of thing that put away Hank and Thomas Swole with a big forceful kick out. Still clearly plenty of energy. Oh, big kick. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. Look at the speed of Wade Danielson. Oh my goodness. This could be the huge kick out. The fans are loving this. Can you hear them roar? My, oh my. And now Thomas Swole trying to fight back, but Wade not letting that happen. Beautiful Hurricane Rana to take Thomas Swole back down. But Wade needs to keep delivering the big shots here. Oh, sizing him up.
Oh, neck breaker by Wade Danielson. And now Wade climbing up once again to the top. And look at this. Oh my God, what was that? 2. No, what a kick out at 2. Oh, Wade having to take a breather. He cannot believe it. He needs to keep on this though, because Thomas Swole could come back just like that. Oh, but Wade's back on his feet. Oh, good Lord. Oh, Christ almighty. And now dragging Wade Danielson. And look at this, going for the arms. Oh, look at this from Thomas Swole. He's got, I don't know why he's focusing on those arms, but he could be doing a lot of damage to Wade Danielson. I wanted to say world champion, but there's no world champion here. The title is vacant. That means anyone, like whoever gets this, like there's guaranteed a new world champion tonight. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me. Wade Danielson once again. Now this is the same amount of offense that he used to take out Hank. Wait a minute, Greg taking out the referee. And the referee has had enough of Greg's bull. And look at this. Greg is out of here. He is being thrown out. He has interfered in this match for long enough. And Wade with a beautiful 450 splash. Crisply delivered. 1, 2, 3. Wade Danielson wins. And the crowd is ecstatic. What a victory for Wade Danielson. The biggest victory of his career, despite Greg's repeated distractions, despite him pulling out the referee. Wade was able to pull off the biggest victory of his career and become the Intense Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. My oh my, what a stunning performance. Now can't take away from Thomas, despite him being part of the scummiest team ever in Storm System worldwide, he was clearly and still is a dangerously dominant performer. But Wade able to pull out a superhero-like performance to capitalize and get the victory. And there we go, your new world champion. And I have to agree with our fans, with performances like that, Wade has proven, in my eyes, that he deserves this championship. Now the road ahead is going to be rough for Wade. Many people with rematches, Mr. Money in the Bank Platinum Pete. There's a lot for Wade upcoming in the future. But in the here and now, while the road ahead will be rough, this is a shining light in Wade Danielson's life. Possibly the happiest moment in his entire life. Few people will ever get to experience the joys of being world champion, but Wade is one of them. We hope you all enjoyed Intense Wrestling's World League 2. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe for more, share this video with your friends, and leave a comment telling us what you thought. We'll see you all next time with Intense Wrestling's Mountaintop.